chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the card, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance.
Good morning and welcome to MyTarot.org, and boy am I highly distracted today. So, again, it's one of those things where I'm glad I have a reason to just stop, take a breath, because otherwise I would still just be highly distracted. Maybe it's that ADD thing where, just running. But again, a reminder now for a breath. So, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're having that amazing day, amazing evening. But here we are now, just as the universe is saying, take a breath. And I'm going to make sure my feet are personally flat on the floor. Butt's relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, and neck is relaxed. So I can flip that light switch that says, yes, I'm bouncing all over, but now it's time to listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. Take that breath. So what does the universe have for us today? What tips or tricks, or do we have any angers or resentments that we want to take a look at first now before we start the day, and then somebody really just frickin' gets on our nerves? So this is the moment to go inside and say, all right, I'm not going to let them frickin' get on my nerves that much today, because I'm acknowledging that they are going to get on my nerves. Everybody in my office is at a trip, so people aren't getting on my nerves right now. So, good morning, Maureen. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. So, let's see what we do have. So, I am going to do... Well, the universe says shuffle one more time. Boy, am I dilly-dallying, aren't I? So what am I going to do here? I'm going to lay out our 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. Each one a different thought or conversation. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path. And this path is going to be down one conversation, these down a different one. So today, let's see what's right on top. Let's see what might be right in front of us and we don't even see it. We'll do our 3 and 1. And so today we start with death. So what is death but just a transition? It's nothing like you see in movies. It's not somebody stalking you with a big blade coming after you. No, this is about moving from one part of our life, one place where we are, to another, which is not always easy. It can feel, like death now, but generally in a day-to-day, it's just a change. Things change, and we just have to go with that flow. We may not like it, but we need to go with that flow. And our skeleton is looking at the 7 of Wands. So 7s are about potential, ambition, working towards something. Wands are the element of fire, and their action. So this is when we make that transition. It's not always easy. You know, we have to be creative. We have to get things moving. So, and that can light a fire under us sometimes, and it can be stressful. But ultimately, when we put the time in, there's the King of Wands. So court cards can be us, they could be somebody else, they can be part of a situation, okay? So, and they're gender neutral. So with the King is about taking charge, being in control of things. Wands, again, are fire and energy. So if we just look at this as a day-to-day kind of thing, it's that transition that has to happen. The majors are our destiny cards. These are day-to-day. So transitions, they happen. Sometimes we feel the weight of them. And there's a couple ways to look at this card here then. If this is somebody else, maybe this is somebody who is already experienced in what we've done, and we may need to seek them out. But on the other hand, this can also be the realization that we may not like change. It may be more work. But when we put in effort to something, we generally reap the benefits. So with wands are creativity. Wands are passions. So this might even be, okay, we have to change. Something happens, we have to change. This could be something even as much as like, all right, I'm going to make myself do something different. I'm going to do something creative. It's hard to pull ourselves out of a mire when we do have a transition. But let's take a look at the advice card to see where all this is going. And it's the Hermit. So, okay. We know the story of what's going on here so far is that we have life. We make these transitions at work. We make these transitions at home. And it feels like work. But I believe that this is the outcome of all these small things that happen every day. You know, we have something to learn from them, something to take from them. It's not always just going to be the hard work and things like that. It's what can we do with that transition to turn it into something positive, like a king would. And the advice card is the Hermit. And the Hermit says, what can we learn from this by actually just analyzing? By not just being all fire and energy, but what's going on? Why is it happening? And what can we learn from it? The Hermit wants us to become the King of Wands. And again, that's gender neutral, so it's just the masculine energy where we take control after change. So the Hermit is our guide. The Hermit is the one that says, you know, this is the wisdom that we can learn from change. So for today, in the day-to-day, we learn something is going to change. It may mean more work for us, but ultimately we've got this because, again, the Hermit is saying, what can we take away from this change that's going to make us positive? That's going to give us something. And again, this may be somebody that we can talk to because, again, the Hermit may say, seek out this person to help us out. We don't always have to do change by ourselves. So if you're reflecting on this and you see a change, are you seeing the positive? If you're not seeing the positive in it, then the Hermit is saying find that person who can show us the positive and see what it's going to take to gain something positive out of this. because all this fire and energy afterwards, with the wands, it can cause resentments, angers, confusions. Oh no, I have to do this, until things settle down. So the Hermit is saying, one way or the other, find the positive. Because he's all about wisdom. So, with that, I hope we have an amazing day. I hope we have an amazing week. So I'm going to have to just start saying it, but next week our daughter is going to Boston to go to university, Northeastern. So we are going to go to orientation next week. So this may be the first time that I am going to miss the morning meetings. I don't know. I'm going to have to play this by ear. If I can get up early enough, yay me. But we are going to be super busy. But I'll see what I can do and just go from there. But with that, I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing rest of the week, and I will be here again tomorrow. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye, Maureen.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards.